My name is Johnny C. I'm the owner of JohnnyCSports.com. I've been a handicapper for the last 30 years in the sports industry. Baseball, basketball, football. Let me tell you a little bit about myself. In 1984, I picked a basketball game in Miami. And this team was supposed to lose by 18 points. I picked it to win by 10. And the exact score of that game, my team won by 10. Of course, that started all kinds of rumors in Miami that I had fixed that basketball game. At that time, Miami Vice, this TV show, was being shot in Miami, and Michael Mann approached me to see if I wanted to star on an episode of Miami Vice, which he wanted to shoot about fixing basketball games. And I said, of course I would. That sounded like a lot of fun to me, and I know I didn't do it, so I did the show. Well, we actually shot the show, and the show was called The Fix, and it starred me, Hall of Famer Bill Russell, and all-star player Bernard King, and Kramer from the show Seinfeld. Well, that gave me a lot of publicity, and within 3 or 4 years I moved to Las Vegas. My job in Las Vegas, I worked for the 4 major casino sports books in Las Vegas. Part of my job was to help set the spreads on football games, basketball games. And I did that for 20 years. I made so many contacts, so many people I met, that I actually became one of the best known handicappers in this town. So my contract is over and I'm on my own. I decided that I'm going to become a mainstream handicapper and tell you the exact truth about handicapping. And you will not believe how honest I'm going to be with you on that. Very simple. With my knowledge, with my experience, with my staff, with my contacts, I'm going to give you one game. I'm going to sell you one game a day. Maybe 2, but not every day. And why is that? There is always one game on the board that's going to win 90% of the time. And that's the one I'm going to give you. If you're a player that plays 5, 6, 7, 8 games, you are dead. There is no way for you to make money in this business. That one game that I give you, if you're going to play $500 on 10 different games, put it all on that one game. Your chances of winning that one game is 90%. A perfect example of this is this. If you go to any sports book here in Las Vegas and try to put $50,000 on one game, they would tell you, go away, you're crazy. We don't take that kind of action. But if you go to them and say you want to put $10,000 on 5 different games, they will love you because they know the odds for you to lose are so unbelievable that they will take any action you give. That alone should tell you there's no way to win in this business. My friends, I have seen thousands and thousands of people ruined by handicappers. They made all your money, and the bookies made all the money, the casinos made all the money, and you're broke. You're destroyed. I've seen it happen, believe me. I've seen it happen in my 30 years so many times, and it's the saddest thing in the world. Just look at it this way. 15,000 people that are going to buy my game for $49.95. Okay? Just do the math. But it's even simpler than that. You bought a game for $49.95. Let's say it's your home team. Or not. You bet that game $200, $250. Well, you're going to sit down and enjoy that game. You're going to watch that game. You're going to root for that game and everything. If it wins, you're the happiest person in the world. If it loses, what's the big deal? $250. You enjoyed watching the game. You enjoyed watching the high and the low of the game, but it doesn't ruin you. You can go on tomorrow and like nothing happened. If you listen to the other handicappers, your life does change for the worse. With my system, you can't lose but $49. Okay? If I lose 2 or 3 times in a row, which will never happen, it costs you $700-800. You can live with that. And as you get confidence with me, then you buy the weekly package, which is the same game, except it costs you less money. And then you go to the monthly package. I guarantee you, you're going to win 70 to 90% of the time. I'm only giving you 1 or 2 games a day. There's no way I can lose that. All I ask you is just try me out for a few days. If what I'm telling you doesn't come through, what did you lose? You didn't lose that much. But that ain't going to happen. You're going to see that I'm going to hit 3 out of 4, 4 out of 5. There's no way of losing because I'm only giving you the top game of the day. Perfect example, if you flip a coin, you have a 50-50 chance of hitting the game. Well, in my case, I don't flip a coin. I've been around 30 years. I made thousands of contacts. I have a large staff, a large investigative staff that's going to bring in all the information in that game. And once I make that decision in that game, I guarantee you that one game, it's going to win 90% of the time. Just all I ask is, just give me a try. Thank you and good luck this season.